Okay. And it's groups of Mexican illegals running around hacking up Border Patrol with machetes. And you got Border Patrol getting killed all over the place. Now, imagine if I made a movie about killing black people like this. I'd be in jail in 5 seconds. It's called, I mean, this is incredible. But it's part of a program to divide America against ourselves. And I got a lot of other points I want to make, but I'm going to go to Noel, Grace, Rand, Texican, Raul, Bob, David, George, Joe, Ralph, and others. Only Hispanics. I want to get your view on this because, look, I'm a white guy, and I know this. I was taught to be guilty, that white people are basically bad. White people are running around groveling to everyone. We are not a bunch of racist devils that want to get you. And when that communist school teacher said, these white scum don't, it's not that we're brown that they dislike us. It's that we're communist. Well, I mean, over 90% of these illegals, when they become citizens, I've seen the polls, vote for gun control. I don't care if you got green skin or blue skin. You're not getting my private property or my guns. And you've been conned in Latin America. Why do you want to come here and set up the same system? I mean, what is the deal? All right, I'm going to shut up. Got a lot of other points I want to make, but remember, 3 of the 5 kids kicked out of the San Francisco high school were Hispanic. You can't even wear an American flag. That upsets groups of Hispanics so bad. All over the country, they pull down American flags, run Mexican flags up at police stations and at auto repair shops and at post offices. And when people try to stop them, they get arrested. I mean, this is sedition. And I guess they're funding the Hispanic groups to do this so they can crush Hispanics. They don't want Hispanics to be part of America. And that's why the Hispanic members of Robert Rodriguez's staff on this film called me and said, I was already worried about it. And I said, well, I don't know what to say about the trailer. And I didn't really talk about it. And then I got these phone calls. And I said, boy, this is synchronicity. And they know this is going to end up really causing a backlash against Hispanics. Then they're going to get discriminated against. And then they're going to join the radical groups. They want you radical so they can control you. Let's go to Noel in Illinois. Noel, you're on the air. Welcome.
Alex Jones, how you doing this afternoon, my friend?
Good. I'm doing all right. What do you think of this information?
It's pretty disgusting. I'm from, I was born in Chicago, and I'm half Puerto Rican, half Venezuelan, growing up with a huge, Hispanic background. And, I was taught and brought up on, treating everyone as equal, the way, the good Lord above made us all equal and created us beautifully. And to hear the people like La Raza talking about, just basic race, and it's just, Alex, it gets my blood boiling. In high school, on Cinco de Mayo, we had, the Mexican-American kids in our school, tearing down our American flag, putting up their Mexican flag, walking out on school and trying to create fights. And
so you witnessed that. I mean, that's been on the news. Now, well, listen, in fact, I called Steve Mason, who runs an Access show. He has this footage. I couldn't find it, of Gus Garcia when he was mayor of Austin. I'm going to play this, saying Hispanics are the master god race descended from aliens. I mean, this La Raza thing was cooked up by the CIA. That's on record, telling them they're the god race. Wait till I play that. I'm going to play that later in the week. He's going to bring it by Monday. I mean, that's our city council. I mean, can you imagine? I mean, what do you think's behind this?
You hit the nail on the coffin talking about the CIA. The CIA infiltrated the Black Panthers. They're just trying to create racial tension and get us diverted to what's really going on with these globalists. We need to, for my Hispanic friends in Illinois, around the Chicagoland area, and those listening in right now, re-educate our Hispanic friends on the Constitution and let them know just how beautiful our country is and how beautiful freedom is.
Great points, Noel, but what this is going to do is this is going to encourage white racists. This is going to make other whites who aren't sophisticated get into their raza, and this is going to play, and then Mexicans and others are going to get persecuted, which then just adds to the whole thing.
It's disgusting. These globalists know what they're doing. They're smart and sophisticated at what they're doing, and we need to one-up them and do everything we can to all these documentaries, translate them in Spanish, and teach our friends what's going on in Mexico, what's going on here.
Noel, what do you want to say to Robert?
2010.
What do you want to say to Robert Rodriguez? I guarantee you he's going to see this.
Well, Robert Rodriguez needs to understand that it's not about illegal immigration here in the country. It's about the globalists trying to set up racial tension to get us diverted to what's really going on in this corrupt system in the world. We need to come together as one peacefully and go after the real criminals, the real racists, and those are the
Goldman Sachs, the eugenicists. Well said, Noel. Let's jam in one quick call. Grace in Texas. Go ahead.
Yes, this is Grace.
Welcome.
Okay. My whole thing is that you're absolutely correct. It's a setup. But what Hispanics don't understand is that we are the Hispanics that have been here for generations, and we're Americans. We're living the American dream. But what they're trying to set us up is to keep the poverty, the masses, let them cross the border to create more. He's absolutely right, what your last caller said. But what are they going to do about the biracial children? Are they going to kill my grandbaby who's half white and has Hispanic but looks white, but the other grandbaby who looks totally Mexican? So what are they going to do about the biracial children?
Well, according to the plan of San Diego, they're going to have to die. Ma'am, I'm going to go to break. I want to come back to you, let you finish up, Grace. Then I want to hurry through calls because we're getting into banking the last 30 minutes. Rand, Texican, Paul, Bob, David, George, Joe, Ralph, and others. Look, we got to get the message out because look at the corporate media. It's owned by the globalists. It's pushing this like it's good because they don't want Hispanics to be able to truly become American and be part of the free market Bill of Rights system. They want to play us off against each other. We'll be right back. Stay there. This is very important information. We're going to hear from Hispanic Americans on this straight ahead, and I hope Robert Rodriguez is listening.